everybody, how you guys doing out there today? Welcome back to another episode of Halloween at the Manor. So this is probably going to be the last haunt update video of the season, update number 14. Today is also Tuesday, October 25th, so we are less than 1 week away from Halloween. This is the time of year where I get both excited and sad at the same time, which I'm sure all of you do as well. But as far as haunt update, the actual walkthrough updates, we did have our first significant rain here in a while the other night, and the walkthrough did get a little bit banged up. One of the front sides actually ripped off because of the weight of the water, so I had to fix that the other day. We did have a lot of puddling on top of the walkthrough, and I had to basically go on top using a ladder, just kind of puncture holes in there to let the water seep through and dry up. So we did get some more rain last night, but it wasn't a lot, and I checked the walkthrough this morning and everything seems to be okay. The next 6 or 7 days is actually supposed to be pretty nice here, so I think as far as the walkthrough goes, we're going to be okay. They are calling for rain as of right now on Halloween night, so hopefully that pushes out and it doesn't ruin the night. But the inside of the walkthrough this last week, we really didn't do too much with it. We did add some more secondary lighting in there, some more candles. We do have these two really cool candelabras in our dining room that we put in there as well, or trying to get them in there. We definitely know we can use one of them, but we're trying to get the other one in there too. But we just have to see. Other than that, I really haven't done too much with it. This next week here, of course, we're gonna try to ramp it up. However, I'm getting to the point where I don't know what more to do with it. So we do have 2 other props we're thinking about putting in there, but I don't want the rows to be constricted to people and people to be banging into things. So we're gonna have to see how those 2 props fit to see if we're gonna keep them in there or not. But other than that, I did start working on one project, and I'm going to be working on something else as well. The second one is kind of a smaller one, something I can get done real quick, but I did kind of start working on something yesterday, and I will show you guys all that as well. But I'm going to apologize in advance. I have a feeling this is going to be a long video, so if you don't want to watch all of it, I completely understand. But anyway, why don't we go ahead, we'll get started here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one since this is the last one. And again, I just want to thank you guys for the last couple of months. You guys have been awesome. I think the other night we actually broke 1,100 subscribers, so we've gotten like over 600 people to subscribe since this season started and these update videos started, so just thank you guys so much. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Why don't we go ahead, we'll get started here, and I'll show you guys what we did this week and what we're gonna be doing. All right, guys, so I am going to be adding at least 2 more props to the outside yard. And here's one of them. We got this, we created this zombie here. However, what I ended up doing is, and I don't remember if I showed you guys this or not, but I made a life-size Jacob Atkins from the movie Candy Corn. So what I did was, instead of building a brand new, standing prop, I just basically, I'm gonna use Jacob for the next week as this zombie. So I basically just switched the masks, put a shirt on him, and this is how he's going to, this zombie's gonna look in the yard this coming week. I did get this mask at partycity.com, and I know it has it does have a surgical mask on it, but with COVID and everything, kind of thought it was appropriate. But this mask is insanely cool. I think I got it for around 30 bucks. It is a really cool mask. I also got another mask here from Spirit Halloween that I think I'm going to turn into a groundbreaker outside. So we got this one here at Spirit, and I thought it was pretty cool. I had a 20% off coupon, so I think I got this thing for like 25 bucks. But I thought it had some really cool detail, and like I said, I'm probably going to turn this thing into a groundbreaking prop. So I'll show you guys what this ends up becoming. I don't think I want to make another life-size prop unless I can find another prop downstairs in our utility room that was a clown last year and we're not using this year, but I don't think we have any more. So this guy is probably going to be a groundbreaker, and like I said, I'll show you guys what he ends up becoming. All right, guys, another unnecessary project that I decided to make is I'm going to make a crypt, an above-ground crypt for the graveyard outside. So right now, this is going to be 6 feet long, It's going to be 2 feet wide and 2 feet tall. And basically what I did was, as usual, I like to use that 5mm plywood from Lowe's. So I went over there, had Lowe's cut this in a 6 foot long, 2 foot tall section. And basically, if you've seen the column video, if you saw the column video, I did the exact same thing where I basically just framed out the wood pieces, and then over there are the 2 side pieces. I am going to make this so that this can be taken apart. This has to be taken apart. We do not have the room for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that it can be taken apart. Now I have some other different sizes of wood laying down here. I have some 2x2 4-inch strips and 1x2 4-inch strips, and then I have some 1x4s as well. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these different sizes of wood as the trim to make this thing look a little bit nicer. But this is where I'm at right now, and I'll get back to you guys when I start adding on some of the trim pieces here. So yesterday I showed you guys I started working on our above ground crypt yesterday. This is as far as I got yesterday with it. I did add some 1x4 trim along the bottom and the top, and I also added some 1x2-inch trim as well to give it that like Vanessa called it crown molding, that crown molding look, I guess. So this is as far as I got with it. I do have to go to Home Depot today and get some more 1x4 because I ran out, and that 1x4 is going to be used to make the lid. I want to make the lid removable. I am going to put some more crown molding, like Vanessa said, on this side and the other side as well. It'll just look exactly like this, but just a little bit smaller. All right, guys, a quick update here on the above ground crypt. I did get what I'm going to call, like Vanessa calls it, the crown molding on this side here. You already saw this, and I got it on this side as well. I am going to work on the lid next. I don't know if I'm going to do anything more in here, like to make it a little bit more intricate, but I'm going to work on the lid next first, get that done, and then kind of go from there. But this is where I'm at right now. All right, guys, so I got the lid done for this above ground crypt. So what I ended up doing was I used the 1x4 inch wood. Basically, it's going to outline the edging of the crypt. I put on the 5mm plywood as basically to cover up the hole, and then I ran the 2x2 4-inch strips around. When I bought this wood, I had them cut it in half for me, so I had 2 4x4 sheets of plywood. So now I have this seam running here. I think what I might do is I might put a cross here along this. I think I might do that, but overall, I got the lid done, and I think it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna add any more intricacy to the bottom here, but I think I'm gonna try the cross and see what that looks like, and I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, so I think this is what I'm gonna end up going with for my my above ground crypt here. I tried my best with what I had as far as wood. This is kind of the design I went with. I think it looks okay. I like it. You know, just try to make it a little bit more intricate. You know, if I would have had more time, I probably could have did more stuff, but it kind of is what it is. I think I'm just going to go with this for now, and what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to go over this with some of the caulk here, and I'm going to just go over some of the seams and the screw holes here, and get this thing all sealed up. And then hopefully today I can get this all painted. All right, guys, so the above ground crypt is actually finished. I got it done today. It was an absolute nightmare painting this today. I don't know why. I just could not get the color the way I wanted it to. So what I decided to do is we have this awesome static zombie prop here, and she actually has a stand. So I just took her off the stand, put the stand in the ground, and looks like she's coming out of the crypt here, and I think it looks awesome. And what I'm thinking about doing is I'm probably going to put a light in here and shoot it up so that the whole coffin area, the whole light coming out of here will be like maybe a green or something. I think that'll look really cool. I'm even thinking about putting a fog machine in here too, and letting the fog shoot out and coming out of the crypt here. But overall, I think this thing came out pretty cool. I do want to work on the I think I'm going to work on this a little bit more, the lid.
I wanted to get, wasn't able to get the color right on this compared to the Crypt here. But overall, like I said, I think this came out pretty cool, and you know, it's another project down. All right, guys, so I just wanted to show you this real quick. Just wanted to give you this really quick nighttime look here of the above ground crypt and the zombie woman coming out of it. I did put a inside the coffin. I did put an LED in there, and I think I have it on like it's like a purpley pink, and I think it looks really cool. Her whole face is lit up. It looks really creepy. I mentioned earlier about maybe putting a fog machine in here, and Vanessa was saying that we don't have a timer, so we would need somebody to actually manually do it, and none of us are going to be in this area on Halloween night, so we may not have a fog machine in here unless we can go get a timer you know, within the next couple of days. I'm not sure if Party City has them or not, but anyway, just wanted to show you this and show you what this girl looks like, and looks pretty cool. All right, guys, so one of the things we set up tonight is we got these cloaked figures here, and with our Reaper and our pot with the embers and everything. And Vanessa, when we're gonna have our walkthrough here on Halloween night, she's gonna be standing here and kind of controlling the flow within the walkthrough. So in here now we have a LED, but I also put a fog machine. So go ahead, Vanessa. Ooh, how cool is that? So if we can get this to go off, she'll have a remote in her hand there, and we can just kind of hit this randomly, and this looks absolutely incredible. So we got the guys here with the cauldron bubbling up. That looks really cool. So that's one of the things we got set up today. Got a couple other things as well, and I'll show you that in a little bit here. All right, guys, a couple of updates from yesterday. I did end up, and I'm sure you guys know me, and I'm sure you figured I was going to do it anyway. I did end up turning that mask that I got at Spirit Halloween, this guy right here, into a life-size prop. You know, I had the wood in there, and I just decided to do it. So I made him into a life-size prop. So that's one of the things I got done yesterday. Today I actually swung into At Home, and they had all of their Halloween stuff 50% off, and I was able to get 5 of these awesome gargoyles to go on every single one of the columns. So all the columns that didn't have anything on top of them now have these cool gargoyles, which is awesome. I did end up also going over to Spirit and getting a fog timer. So what I want to do is I want to try it in the crypt here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick the fog machine inside of here with this fog timer, and then, you know, every whatever interval I'll set it to, the fog will come out, which will be really awesome. All right, guys, a couple of quick updates here, and this will pretty much be it for the update video. Today is Friday the 28th, and Vanessa and I have I had off all week, but we both had off today, and we were out here kind of finishing up all the last minute things with the yard and the walkthrough. So you can see we got our zombie guy out here. He's the last guy to get out here. We went through and staked down all the cords in the yard with really heavy-duty tent stakes. I even put out some, just tied some small pieces of caution tape on there, just so people kind of, you know, are careful when they're walking through. We added some more Spanish moss all around the fencing here. I had some leftover vines, so I just kind of ran the vines through some of the fencing around like the columns. We did do some more work in the walkthrough. However, I don't want to show it to you because I kind of want to let you guys see what the final product is when we do our, you know, Halloween daytime walkthrough and nighttime walkthrough as well. I did make this sign here, and I did set up this little entranceway with the black plastic seating, so you can kind of go through there. And the last thing that I did that I can remember, because we just did so much today, we're both actually incredibly exhausted. I did add some more vines. I added vines to the front here, some more to the exit, and then some over here, and then in here. I think I was mentioning that I was a little bit worried about people slamming into the walls here, because, you know, I think I've told you this, guys, before. Like the third row, when people come down here, you're going to have this guy here. We just put this guy in here yesterday, and then either myself or Vanessa is going to be over here. So as people are leaving the walkthrough, and one of us in the corner here kind of approaches them, we didn't want anybody like getting super scared and like slamming into the sides of the wall, because this is just made of the 5mm plywood. So what I did was I took the old gate that was on the mausoleum facade and basically just redid it. And what I did was I put these 2x4s in here, and I just bolted them right into the wall. And this thing is really sturdy, so you know they're not going to hit the wall. They will hit the 2x4. So I don't know which is better, but I think it's going to give some protection for the facade and the walkthrough. What I did was I did extend the size of these gate posts. Basically, I think it was like 16 or 17 inches. I just cut off some of the old ones I had, used Gorilla Tape, taped them up, and this thing looks really cool. I also added some vines and a little bit of a Spanish moss too. So that is pretty much it as far as the updates go. Again, thank you guys so much for the last couple of months. I will be putting out a daytime walkthrough, a nighttime walkthrough, and we are going to try to do a scare compilation video again. However, as you can see, I'll take you back in here real quick. It is really dark in here. We do have the candles and we do have the lighting from over here, but we're probably going to put the GoPro on this little shelf here. I just don't know how well the footage is going to look. The GoPro that we use doesn't do very well in darker light, so I just don't know how good it's going to look, but we are going to try, and hopefully it turns out, you know, nice, and you guys maybe get a couple of laughs out of it. But anyway, again, I want to thank you guys so much for the last couple of months. We really appreciate it, and happy Halloween to everybody out there. And the next video that you're going to see will be the final product, and I hope you guys like it. So anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.